here. Hope everyone's doing all right. We are back. Actually, really quick, let me just do something here. All right, back to what we were doing here. We are back, and we're jumping right back in where we left off. Really quick, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also swing by our live channel and say hi. It'd be nice to see you guys. And if you're watching this on our live channel on Twitch, don't forget to click things you might find funny or interesting. It all helps the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. With that being said, we finished the last main mission quest. We're now... I think we literally left off with the conversation in regards to our harem, and that was it. So we're on ship. So I guess we'll do a quick round of talk to the crew and then see where we go from there. Possibly to another main mission, unless we have side missions. I think we picked up some side missions to go check out. I'm not sure. So we're right here with Caden, I guess. Let's start with Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just the sound a bit there. Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
They can wait.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Can't blame them.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
You forgave him?
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
It's funny how his audio stuff in particular is really quiet compared to everyone else. What happened?
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You tried to help.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
Fair enough.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Caden's a cool dude. He's a really, really cool dude. He's someone who I did not get to conversate a lot with the first time I ever played this game.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
I feel like we've had this conversation. She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Let's
I
talk.
like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
A spiritual
You
exchange.
make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
I'm intrigued.
Sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No! Oh no! I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
There's no rush.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
I'm gonna try to push it. It's risky, but I'm gonna try. We are.
I'm ready, if you are.
Eager is not the same as ready, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Let me check something here. Because I thought after the conversation with, I guess not. Darn. I really thought it was going to happen after the conversation that we had last with Williams and so on. That's a good sniper. I'd rather have the higher shields. Plus, it has more biotic protection. Okay. I didn't have, I do have levels. Complete assault training. That'll increase our damage and stuff. Also, what do we have here? We got something on our primary codex and stuff on our secondary. Council races. Let's see here. Military doctrine. The Asari military resembles a collection of tribal warrior bands with no national structure. Each community organizes its own unit as the locals see fit and elect a leader to command them. Units from populous cities are large and well equipped, while those from farm villages may be only a few women with small arms. There is no uniform. Everyone wears what they like. The Asari military is not irregular militia, however. Those who serve are full-time professionals. The average Asari huntress is in the maiden stage of her life and has devoted 20-30 years to studying the martial arts. Asari choose to be warriors at a young age, and their education from that point is dedicated to sharpening the mind and body for that sole purpose. When they retire, they possess an alarming proficiency for killing. Huntress fight individually or in pairs, depending on the tactics preferred in their own town. One-on-one, a huntress is practically unbeatable, possessing profound tactical insight and a hunter's eye, and a dance grace and alacrity. Biotics are common enough that some capability is a requirement to be trained as a huntress. Lack of biotic talent excludes a young Asari from military service. While fluid and mobile, Asari can't stand up in a firestorm the way a Krogan, Turian, or a human could. Since their units are small and typically lack heavy armor and support weapons, they are almost incapable of fighting a conventional war, particularly one of a defensive nature. So Asari units typically undertake special operation missions like an army of ninja. They are adept at ambush, infiltration, and assassination, demoralizing and defeating their enemies through intense focused guerrilla strikes. As a popular Turian saying puts it, the Asari are the finest warriors in the galaxy. Fortunately, there are not many of them. Biology Salarian are noted for their high-speed metabolism, which allows them to function on just 1 hour of sleep a day. Damn. Their minds and body work faster than most sapient races, making them seem restless or hyperactive. The drawback is that the active metabolism is a short lifespan of around 40 human years. Salarian are amphibian haplo-diplo egg layers. Unfertilized eggs produce males, and fertilized eggs produce females. Really, it's that easy to guarantee it? Once a year, Salarian female will lay a clutch of dozens of eggs. Social rules prevent all but a fraction from being fertilized. As a result, 90% of the species is male. Oh, damn. Salarians have photographic memories and rarely forget a fact. They also possess a form of psychological imprinting, tending to defer to those they knew in their youth. Salarian hatching is a solemn ritual in which the clan Daltress, matriarch, isolates herself with the eggs. The young Salarians psychologically imprint on her and tend to defer to her wishes. During the hatch of daughters, the Dalatresses of the mother and father clans are presented at the imprinting. This ensures the offspring have equal loyalty to both, ensuring that desired dynastic and political unity. That is very interesting. Out of all the races, they're probably the more animalistic, I think.
After the Varan are omnivores with a preference for living prey. Originally native to the Krogan homeworld of Tuchanka, they are, like most life from Tuchanka, savage, clannish, and consummate survivors. They are pack hunters when vulnerable prey is readily available, and become scavengers when outnumbered or outclassed. Their supreme adaptability, vicious demeanor, and rapid breeding cycle have made them ubiquitous and dangerous pests on many worlds. Virtually everywhere the Krogan have been, Varan infestations have followed, wreaking havoc with the native ecology. The Krogan have had a love-hate relationship with Varan for millennia, alternately fighting them for territory and embracing them as treasured companions. To this day, Krogan raise them as beasts of war. One of the common subgenus of Varan has metallic silver scales, leading to the rather unusual nickname, fish dogs.
Okay. Oops, wrong button.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's see what we got. Anything special? Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna find anything else better at the moment.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What's the matter?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
You think he'll get away?
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Are you worried?
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
What are you saying?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Last resort.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
Think about it.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's see how this conversation goes.
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. if you're interested.
Occasion.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
I'm flattered.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Your files are clean.
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Now I understand.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Grandfather?
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
Shanxi.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
You deserve better.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
Of course not.
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Okay.
Shepard.
Personal inquiries.
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
So...
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
That's your reason?
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Yeah, that's rough. Rex people are kind of a mess. They're so like war crazy that they can't even get their ish together to save their race or their species.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
Maybe. I hope so.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
An important part.
We couldn't have done this without you, Telly.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
You earned it.
I didn't bring you along as a favor, Tally. You're here because you contribute to the mission, and I need all the help I can get on this one.
Don't worry. You can always count on me.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay. Well, womps. I guess no electric boogaloo. We will, I guess, go through more missions. Oh, we have more codex stuff. Council races. Turian government. Turian government is a hierarchy of meritocracy, whatever. While it has great potential for misuse, it is tempered by the civil duty and personal responsibility Turians learn in childhood. Turians have 27 citizenship tiers. Really? Beginning with civilians, client races, and children, the initial period of military service is the second tier. Formal citizenship is conferred at the third tier. After boot camp for client races, citizen is granted after an individual muster out. Higher ranked citizens are expected to lead and protect subordinates. Lower ranked citizens are expected to obey and support superiors. Promotion to another tier of citizenship is based on the personal assessment of one superior and co-rankers. Throughout their lives, Turians ascend to higher tiers and are occasionally demoted to lower ones. The stigma associated with demotion lies not on the individual, but on those who promoted him when he wasn't ready for additional responsibility. This curbs the tendency to promote individuals into positions beyond their capabilities. Settling into a role and rank is not considered stagnation. Turians value knowing one's own limitations more than being ambitious. At the top are the Primarchs, who each rule a colonization cluster. The Primarchs vote on matters of national importance. They otherwise maintain a hands-off policy, trusting the citizens on each level below them to do their jobs completely. Turians enjoy broad freedom so long as one completes his duties and does not prevent others from completing theirs. Nothing is forbidden. For example, there is no law against recreational drug use, but if someone is unable to complete his duties to drug use, his superiors step in. Judicial proceedings are interventions. Peers expressing their concern and try to convince the offender to change and rehabilitation fails. Turians have no qualms about sentencing dangerous individuals to life at a hard labor for the state. Oof. Literally a species devoted to service. Planetary assault. Planetary assaults are complicated. If the target is a habitable green world, the attackers cannot approach the defender straight on. The Citadel Convention prohibits the use of large kinetic impactors against habitable worlds. In a straight-on attack, any misuses plow into a planet behind the defending fleet. If the defenders are positioned themselves between the attackers and the planet, they can fire at will while the attackers risk hitting the planet. Successful assaults on garden worlds hinge upon up-to-date intelligence. Attackers need to determine where the enemy's defenses are so they may approach from an angle that allows them to fire with no danger or collateral damage. Note, this is not necessary for hostile worlds. Once control of orbit has been lost, defense garrisons disperse into the wilderness. An enemy with orbital superiority can bombard surface forces with impunity. The best option for defenders is to hide and collect reconnaissance in an anticipation of relief forces. Given the size of a planet, it is impractical to garrison entire conquered worlds. Fortunately, colonization efforts tend to focus on building up a dozen or fewer areas. Ground forces occupy the spaceports, industrial facilities, and major population centers. The wilderness is patrolled by unmanned aerial vehicles and satellite reconnaissance. If a defender unit is spotted, air mobile rapid deployment units and satellite artillery are used to pin down and destroy them. Okay. So there are rules. Alright, what do we got here? Never did run into this guy again. So we have a facility here that I think is connected to Nurbothecat is located in the Vostok system of the Maroon Sea Cluster. Maroon Sea Cluster, Vostok. We have not checked this place.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Okay. So we just got another random side quest. Zetoros is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with high-level decks of sulfur clouds. A layer of hydrocarbons has formed deeper in the atmosphere. Vast electrical storms fronts can be seen flickering across the dark side. Okay. And while scanning, detected a large deposit of gold. Nice. So this is where we're landing. Level 1 toxic hazard. Althania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, appearances are deceiving. It is covered by verdant carpet of mosses, algae, and lichen, and possess a thick, oxygenated atmosphere. But the animal kingdom is a web of microscopic symbiotic creatures. These are impossible to filter from the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they also cause anaphylactic shock when inhaled by non-native life. Oh. A short settlement requires either fully sealed environment suits or replacement of the entire world's ecosystem. Some have proposed limited colonization altitudes above the symbiote's range or in areas where favorable winds keep the air clean. Oh, damn. That's nightmare-inducing. The proximity of the energetic star Hercules causes constant blue and violet aurora in the Ceadine's nitrogen argon atmosphere. During periods of increased solar flares, the auroria are bright enough to read by on the surface and can be seen with off-the-shelf optics from a distance of several AU. Ceadine's scorching hot surface is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of iron. A surprising variety of carbon-based life flourishes in a complex network of cave systems that wind through the crust, protected from Hercules' heat and radiation. But medallion recovered. While scanning safely, you discover a large debris field in geosynchronous orbit. Chief Engineer Adams has conducted several detailed sweeps of the area, detected a few items of interest, including a League of One medal encased in lead molding. Aha. And then we got this one. Zethoron is a small rock planet with thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of boron. Alright, let's go to our mission planet. Yeah, that's scary, man. Like, so it's a thriving planet, but all life on the planet is microscopic symbiosis type creatures. And apparently if you're not from the planet and you inhale it, it'll potentially kill you. That's really scary, actually. So let's start here. We are in a very mountainous area. Okay. Ow. What is that? That's something very different from what we've run into in the past. Must be protein ruins. Examining the strange protein art reveals a small irregular slab on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding, disorienting you. Slowly your sense returns as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves. You share with the others of your tribe. There is a plain and small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint had been forced underneath the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar pattern of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each day you rise from your sleep, there is a sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. All these times your hand goes to the strange lump on the back of your skull. You remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range further for food. Clutching the first tight against you to ward off the chill, It is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. It calls a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye, engulfing you. All goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Eltania, lying on your back. Protein artifact looming above you, undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There is a flash of light, and you just sort of toppled over. One explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. Don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter captured by an implanted protein data record. How long did these study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing this is a mystery you'll probably never solve. Forget about it. Huh. That is kind of cool, actually. The fact that it's not like checked off makes me wonder if like we can come back here with more stuff, maybe. Come on. Come on. Darn it. Come on. Oh, this sucks so bad. This is not an easy planet to navigate around. Oh. Okay. Palladium. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can somehow make our way to where we're actually trying to go. There we go. I didn't know I can crash into that and destroy it like that. Okay. now we go to here. Oh my god, are we actually not gonna have to climb mountains for this? That would be so great. Of course, it's never really that simple. The heck are these? They're like a lizard species.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
Monkey-like creatures seem to have made off with the data module.
This will not be easy.
I don't know if I'd call them monkey-like. They look more reptilian than me. But maybe that's just me not being able to see them through the grass. Also, this is quite random. Gold! Nice. Do I have... Oh. We're gonna go murder monkeys? Assuming these are all monkey colonies. Okay. Let's go murder primitive life for our data disk. It's like so wrong. Yeah, they look more reptilian to me. Okay. So maybe not this colony, it seems.
Over there.
Take out those hostiles!
That's the last of them. Ready.
That's so random that they have like voice lines like that just for random conversation. It's gonna be the last one. Just watch. Fight it. Fight it. Oh my god. There we go. No. Almost there. Ah, there we go. Wait, that's different.
Redeploying.
Now, why is this here? Yeah, this is weird to have this facility here, so I'm assuming it's somewhere in here.
He dropped the data module!
It is a miracle, the data module. On your order, Shepard.
Okay. Think got a little too excited there, Tali. Wait. Oh, of course there's Geth here. Let's do a singularity. You're wrecked.
Think we're good, Commander?
Oh, you know what I forgot to change? This right here. Let's do incendiary. So does that complete our thing? Right. Alright, that's done. Yeah, I think we're done with this mission. Whoops. So, we got that one. I guess we can go to another system and do another side mission. So, let's start at the top. This is the Walferos. Okay, so we're going to where? Matano System Maroon Sea Cluster. And we're good with this place, I think. Matano. I think the other one is here too.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you're in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
What's going on?
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
Can't just run in.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
How, though? Alright, you can count on me.
I'll take the biotics down, Admiral. And I'll try to limit the casualties.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Supe has the composition of an ice dwarf planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon, frozen surfaces dotted with deposits, composed of potassium and light metals brought to the surface by cryptovolcanic process. Is that like an ice volcano? Supe's ice surface was often used as a source of potable water by the passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Casca, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the world for the mass order removed from the surface. Exogeny has had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. They often meet with accidents caused by the impact with jettison ship debris. orbital surface. While scanning the planet, you detect a large deposit of magnesium. NT is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere composed of ammonia and helium. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide and deposits of magnesium. Its density is rather low, leaving the planet tide locked to Matano. In it is an unremarkable world, drawing little more than a cursory scan for surface pirate anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. Okay. Apo. A craggy world of igneous and basalic mountains. Apo is racked by constant geological activity. While volcanic hotspots are rare, continental plates are constantly piling up new mountains, subducting old ones, or causing slips along transformed faults. Apo has a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Due to the constant earthquakes and landslide activity, surface exploration is not advised. The rubble-covered wrecks of a half-dozen expeditionary ships stand in mute testament to the planet's instability. Chaska? This is our mission place. Chaska is a large but low-density world, fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor Init. Like Init, Chaska is tidally locked to Matano. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in a scorching day side and a frozen night side. In the temperate areas around the Terminator, temperatures average around 30 Celsius. Combined with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, this slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Chaska's ring is unique. It appears to be, for lack of a better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. From the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Matano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Chaska is very early development, with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collected about native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonists recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. Colony population is 150 people. It's kind of small. Ilapa. Ilapa is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusually ruby color caused by contaminants in the atmosphere. The world has over 120 moons, one of the highest total of all known systems. Once full development of Chaska colony begins, a helium-3 refinery infrastructure will be developed in the Ilap system, concentrated on the large ice moon of Conria. Okay. I guess let's go do that mission. Okay, so we have anomaly. Oh hell. It's gonna be another mountainous nightmare to navigate around. Since we spotted it, might as well get it if we can, that is. It is such a pain to navigate these kind of planets. Oh my god. Come on. Fight it. Fight it. God damn it. Come on. Boost. Boost. You mother. Come on. Come on, you stupid thing. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. It really doesn't want to let me go up that way. Why? There we go. Come on. I can't even see. Okay. That was way too much work for this. Beryllium. Okay. Freaking hate mountains. Ah. Oh, protein pyramid. Let's see what we have here. Is that really it? Protein data disk recover. There's several small protein artifacts in the crate, including intact protein data disk. Appears to be in excellent condition. I got set to debris. son of a bitch. Oh, tell me I'm gonna have to try to get up this mountain now. Oh, wait. Might be okay. Ah, why do I always do everything the hard way? No. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. Oh, no. No. Oh, it's just no. Not going. Oh. I was waiting for somebody to redeem that one. That is a new option that we now have. As far as redeemable channel point things. Alright. Now that we're there. So, let's see here. A world where anthropomorphic cats play video games and dance. Alright, give me 1 second. Let's see what we get. Oh, you're gonna like this. Dance and learn how to drive? Okay, we can add that. Let me try that again then. Let's see what we get. I'm waiting for it to finish. Hold on. Okay, let's start at the top. So the title of this game is the Per Play Drive and Thrive, the Catnip Odyssey. Description: buckle up for the ultimate cat-tastic adventure. Let me put this over here so it's easier for me to read. Description: buckle up for the ultimate cat-tastic adventure in Per Play Drive and Thrive, the Catnip Odyssey, where anthropomorphic cats take the wheel, rule the gaming realm, hit the dance floor, and even master the art of driving. Join our furry friends in an adrenaline-pumping journey through a world where gaming, dancing, and driving collide in a symphony of whiskers and wheels. And then we have features. Perfect driving delight. Experience the thrill of open road as you navigate customizable catmobiles through vibrant landscapes, bustling city, and scenic highways. From personalizing your ride with fluffy dice to mastering hairpin turns. Become the top cat on the asphalt and prove that you have what it takes to be the driving champion of Meowville. The next feature is Game on Pause on the Wheel. Enter the competitive gaming world where agile feline reflexes meet the challenge of virtual realms. Join our charismatic cast of cat gamers as they embark on an epic quest, solve mind-bending puzzles, and engage in multiplayer battles, all while the wheel of their personalization vehicles. The ultimate cat gamer is one who can conquer both the controller and the steering wheel. Whiskers and wheels. Oh, it's not done. This is the next feature is dance, drive, repeat. Step onto the dance floor and then seamlessly transition into the driver's seat in an adventure that never stops moving. Whether you're busting moves in neon lit discotheque, I don't know, I've never seen this word before, or drifting through city streets, balance the rhythm of dance with the precision of driving in a dynamic, ever-changing world where every move counts. The next feature is Meowtopian Mastery. Explore the vast and diverse landscapes of Meowtopia. From the bustling streets of feline, oh my god, this is gonna be hard to say, Felinopolis to the serene beaches of Whisker Bay, uncover hidden secrets, unlock power-ups, and connect the quirky characters as you strive to become the ultimate per-play master in both gaming and driving. The next feature is multiplayer maneuvers. Challenge your friends to adrenaline-pumping multiplayer showdowns where you're racing to the finish line, battling for high scores in gaming challenges, or competing in dance-offs. The multiplayer experience in Per-Play Drive and Thrive promises excitement, laughter, and fierce competition among friends. And the last feature is positively catchy soundtrack. Groove to an infectious soundtrack that complements the pulse-pounding rhythm of the dance floor, the revving engine of the racetrack, and the immersive world of gaming. Let the music drive your adventures in this unique fusion of driving, gaming, and dance. Embark on the journey where the gaming, dancing, and driving become the perfect trinity. Are you ready to rev up your engines, hit the dance floor, and dominate the gaming realm in Per-Play Drive and Thrive, the Catnip Odyssey? The roads to victory await, and it's paved with possibilities. There's a lot of puns in here. Some of them are really hard to read. But there you go. That's your game. You're the first person to redeem that. I mean, it's only been there for like a day or two, but still, like, I'm glad I put that. I figured that would be something really funny and interesting. I would buy it. Honestly, it sounds like a game that Chaos would play. No joke. Chaos is all about those janky, weird games. Like, that totally sounds like something he would play. Oh, let me switch screens now. We're back to trying to scale this goddamn mountain. No, wrong button. Oh man, that was good. That was really good. You can go really far with that, believe it or not. You can literally type anything in there and it'll make it. Like, you can even give me like, so I haven't told the other guys, but for my for the Game of the Year show that we're gonna do at the end, we're gonna look at our predictions because we all have like predictions that we made, and we're gonna see who gets the most predictions. But I also have planned that where I'm gonna take the 5 games that were nominated. I think it was 5. Yeah, I think was it 5 or 6? Might have been 6 games that were nominated, and I'm gonna throw them in here and see what it makes. I haven't told them. I don't even think they know I have this yet, but I can't wait to show this to them. It's freaking awesome. I was messing around with it myself before I put it up as a channel point, and it's great. I've fused some interesting games, to say the least. Oh my god, why is this one so hard?
You lead, I'll follow.
I'm about to just use the gel, man. There we go. Why was it giving me so many hard ones? Wait, what? I've used it. Oh, you've used the chat GP thing? I've never used chat GP before. And like, it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun little thing. I could see the appeal behind it.
What happened to this colony?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Goddess have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Okay, so we're at this one. There's a science facility. Yeesh. And tell me they were all turned into husks. Oh shoot, the Geth did attack. Look at that. I just noticed the Geth constructs. I used it, but I needed specific stuff. Yeah, you don't have to be very specific with this. Like, just give me a couple of concepts, or even like give me the games, and it'll generate something. The interesting thing that it didn't do, which it might be because you gave me concepts instead of games, is it didn't give me the platform. It sometimes tells me what platform it's on, unless you like mix the platforms. Which I think is kind of funny. Are you guys shooting at me? Like, really?
Form up.
I might use it for like planning events on stream or something. Go ahead, man. Use it. It's free. It would be something pretty fun and silly. I have a feeling people would get a kick out of it on your channel. You tend to have a lot more traffic than me too, so like, I think a lot of people will get a real good kick out of it. Alright, we got a lot of stuff here that we can kind of like, actually, yeah, no, I guess we can get rid of that. That is a very good shotgun. So let's do that. Let's do that. That's an even better shotgun. I find a lot of shotguns in this game. Don't use them though, honestly. I just don't like them too much. That's a good pistol. I guess give it to her. Hers is the worst. And then what do we got in terms of snipers? 251. So technically hers is the weakest. Alright, cool. Yee. It's good for like breaks in gameplay. I like having like little channel redemptions like that where like I stop and I do something. Like there's another one there. Again, I don't have a lot of traffic here, so like I don't think many people is the 20 questions. Video game 20 questions. Like no one ever redeems that one. I might actually take that off. That might be something I save for like a future show that I do with the panel, because that could be pretty fun. What else we got? Okay, I guess we're done here. Let's go to the next facility, which is probably going to be filled with these guys again. Because they were saying that like scientists had gone crazy. I don't think they realized that the scientists had become Geth husks. Yeah. Yeah, there's kind of no going back from that. They're basically zombies at the end of the day. It's actually kind of exactly what they are. They are robotic zombies. Unfortunately, not the same as our zombie Romeo, who can still, you know, do things with his life. You know, these husks just attack people. Yeah, looks like the Geth have dug their claws in. Quite deep in here. The hell was that? Okay, looks like there's one more up top. Oh, aid station. Darn it. Okay. Now for the last facility. We had 2 missions here, right? Was this the Cerberus ones? I'm curious now. Yeah, that was a Cerberus one. But you were the husband searching for survivors for clues. Wonder if this is all part of the same mission. It's like 2 missions, but the same places, I guess? That shouldn't be as satisfying as it is. Like random husk running towards you, just blow him up. That's like zombie apocalypse taking a tank and shooting him. Okay.
Fire in the hole!
Area secured.
Yeah, this place has been fully like refurbished with the Geth stuff. Huh. Okay, nothing over here. I didn't find any biotics. Were they all just turned into Geth, I guess? Colonial Pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group is a lot to answer for. Say we got what we needed. Oh, I think this is a different place. Hades Gamma Cluster. Yeah, it's a whole different place. I thought these were in the same place. Now we're over here. Armstrong Nebula Cluster to investigate the Geth are up to. So we just finished that quest. Okay. We're still here, so we could do this one. The Vosk. That's the next solar system near us. Alright, return to Normandy. Vosk is right here. Clomarthu has a reducing atmosphere of methane and nitrogen. The surface is hot and mainly composed of sodium with deposits of uranium. In terms of size and orbit, Clomarthu is a virtual twin of Earth, but utterly lacks life. The geological properties of Alco have been scanning from orbit, but still else is known about it. A fairly typical mixed outer system terrestrial of rock and ice, Alco has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is composed of silicates and water ice with deposits of aluminum. Unregistered starship traffic has been recorded in the vicinity of this planet. Travel is not advised. Okay. A rather small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Patentian atmosphere contains large quantities of chlorine. Matriarch writing recovered. Nice. Scans of Patent revealed a strange unmanned vessel in the orbit around the planet. Tally brought it on board, determined it was a Sari maid, but very old. She discovered several ancient artifacts inside the vessel, including one of Matriarch Billingnaga's writings. And this
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Okay. Notocrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, a thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, and a rich ecosystem. It would seem to be a perfect for life, then relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it has also allowed insect analogous to grow to frightful size. Oh. Unfortunately, Notocrux is a case of almost not quite. Thunderstorms are quite common as Earth, but Notocrux thicker. Oxygen-rich atmosphere, they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. More damning, however, are the large and ubiquitous tufts of pollen that float on the high-pressure air. In humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. Oh crap. That sucks. So there's a lot of things here that can kill us. When they mentioned the insect size is like larger than normal, I immediately started thinking of Starship Troopers. Because that's kind of what Starship Troopers is. Like, they found a planet where humans can colonize, but it's filled with bugs. And thus started the tremendous bug war. There's something there? Yeah, this is like completely off the map, but there's like enemies there. Let's go check out what's going on. Thorians. Oh god. Why the heck are there Thorians here? I can't interact with this at all. Interesting. So there's a Thorian on this planet, I'm assuming. Guess we didn't kill the last Thorian. Either that or Cerebus has been doing their experiments again. Most likely Cerebus, to be honest. Okay. That was something completely random and on the side. Might end up having to come here again for the main story thing. Or the side story thing, I should say. Let's see. It's like, it's so random for that to be there. And not have any context to anything else, you know? No, this is not what I intended. There we go. Alright, see what we got here. Saurian insignia recovered. Nice. Escape pod is half buried in material that was washed down from the mountains. Though it has obviously been here for centuries, the computer still has power. Linking it with your hard suit, you recover a batch of files containing data on the Thracia colony.
Ready. On your order, Shepard.
Let's go to the debris. I'm gonna regret this, but you know what? No. I'm just gonna go back around the mountain, but let's just go that way. I see kind of a path that I can try to use. Oh, hell no. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I believe you can do it. You can do it. Woo. Ah, there's an interesting creature. God damn it. Darn it. Okay, and that's the mission area. So we have kind of a pathway here. There we go. It's the little buggy that could. There's a good chance everyone here is dead and turned into Thorian creepers. That kind of looks like a Thorian node. Interesting. Are we gonna find a Thorian in here? The heck are you guys shooting at? The heck? Is he like glitched or something? Huh. Well, let's try this. That worked. I think he clipped through when we did the singularity the first time. I'm gonna have to take a look at our weapons again. We picked up so much stuff again. Just take it all. We'll sort it out after.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
This is the company that was involved on Pharos, that we saved and killed the Thorian. So I guess they took some of the stuff and brought it here, and ish went wrong. What happened here?
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I was on Pharos.
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Generic distress signal. So, it's just, she said a few days ago, so what if it was... Huh. I wonder if, like, because the other creeper, the other Thorian, the Thorian became hostile. So I wonder if he sent out a signal for all of them to become hostile.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Other survivors?
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Berserk creepers.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
People lost their lives here.
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
Can't do that.
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen. Open fire. Open fire!
Oh, hell no. You did not just do that. Exogeny's second-rate mercs proved no match for trained Alliance Marine. With the last of Science crew dead, there is no reason to linger here. They chose this. I wanted to take him in alive. In the end, they chose to make me an executioner. Weird that it doesn't, like, old game. I can't. I'm trying really hard not to nitpick the little things, because at the end of the day, this is a great game, but it is also very dated. Very, very dated. And, like, I feel like in today's RPGs, like, there would always be a way to convince her to, like, because that's kind of what they do with today's RPGs. Like, everybody's convincible, usually. Like, I didn't really have a choice there, man. Like, I talked to her, either accept her bargain or not. Like, there was no convincing her. Should we do... I feel like we should do that. So, where is our next set? Armstrong cluster or Hades Gamma cluster. Okay. We are gonna go really quick to the other place because there was another system in this cluster, the Caspian. Yeah, let's just go there while we're at it. We'll survey all the planets. Cornucopia. That's random. Almacrux. Has an atmosphere of methane and ethane despite its great distance from Caspian. The energetic young star heats the surface almost temperate levels. Thick ground fogs are common at the Terminator. Why is it? I feel like that's a typo. I feel like that should not be saying Terminator, but Equator or something. Unless there's something I'm mistaking that for, but... Where water ice frozen during the long dark side night meets the warm air, masses from the day side. Crust is mainly composed of copper and deposits of sodium. Alacrux, abundant water and relative mild temperatures and gravity have placed it on the short list of terraforming candidates. Worlds, however, there is a significant opposition from eco-ethics groups who assert that Almacrux, primitive methanthropic bacteria, may be precursor to a full-fledged native ecology. You know what's interesting? Like, even in this universe as advanced as everything has become, we haven't mastered the form of terraforming, so it's like they look for planets that are already very similar to Earth to even try to terraform it. I find that kind of interesting. Andita is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. Its atmosphere is darkened by traces of sodium. It is one of the relatively few planets known with an orbital period of more than a millennium. Wow. Just think about that. A millennium. So that means 1 year is literally 1,000. Yeah, look at that. 1,296 is 1 year on this planet. That's how long it takes to go around the sun. Turian insignia recovered. Scans of Andita revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Tali dismantled the weapon and found that it was marked with Carthan outpost insignia. What's the deal with this? This is a ship. The cornucopia is a Kluin-class modular conveyor of human design. While obviously adrift, the cornucopia is not broadcasting any distress signal. Exceller shipping soul. Looks like it's been damaged. Huh. We'll check that out. I'm curious now. Klonta is a large but low-density terrestrial world with an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crust is composed of sulfur and unremarkable silicates, occasionally deposits of heavy metals, usually the result of meteor strikes, dot the surface. High-speed winds powered by the hot blue star Caspian present a constant hazard. Atmospheric entry is hazardous, and Avas are discouraged. Iridium was discovered. Nice. Farnery has a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium. The surface is mainly composed of silica laces with iron oxides, indicating the world had an oxygenated atmosphere at some time in the past. Given the relative youth of the blue star Caspian and the significant gravity well of Fernery, this must have occurred with astonishing swiftness, perhaps a result of some cataclysmic event. Further research is required. And we discovered gold! I am actually really curious about this. Normally I wouldn't bother, but it's a ship, so it's not as big as landing on a planet. And it's so random that that's there. It's a derelict ship is the other thing too, so like I'm curious what's going on here.
Husks. The ship's probably crawling with them.
That's
finding survivors.
Sounds right. Huh, so the ship is crawling with husks. That's just awesome.
You're good to go.
Did we get them? Oh, here's where they were turned. Oh, I forgot to go through my inventory. We need to do that.
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Vale. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board and then... This is really weird, Shepard. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Vale, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
Is that all?
What else do the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. I don't see anything about how they got back into human territory.
The Geth transformed them into husks and left the vessel where they knew it would be found. A warning to other organics not to enter the Vale.
Actually, that's really good. Shotties. Okay. Pistol. And then snipers. Okay. Ah, god damn it. Curious if it didn't. I was curious if it actually gave me a new mission, but it didn't, apparently. I guess let's go to Hades. Because I feel like we've already fully explored Hades. So, like, why not? Maybe we haven't. I think I confused it with something else. I forgot where we're supposed to go now. Viaria is a huge hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. Okay. Though it is one of the oldest entries in the star charts, Nonel has not yet been fully mapped. It is the largest body in the asteroid belt of a blue star Plutus, not only large enough to maintain a spherical shape, but also massive enough to retain the noxious carbon and sulfur dioxide venting from its many volcanoes as an atmosphere. Nonel is rapidly volcanic, and the source of its great heat is also the source of its inordinate mass. Nonel is a secondary source of element zero coalesced around a large chunk of Ezo, ejected by a supernova billions of years ago. Surface conditions are extremely hazardous, and in addition to the thin crust and numerous magma flows, wide stretches of the landscape are coated with slippery ash and cinders ejected from the volcanoes. Okay, so that's a landing place. I'm not sure if that's where we're supposed to go. Clocorellus? Clocorellus is the modest rock planet roughly the size of Mars. It has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of silicate rock with deposits of aluminum and other light metals. Clocorellus has a very weak magnetic field in addition to a very high level of solar radiation. It is not suitable for Mass Effect discharge operations. Samarium. Okay, cool. Found another resource. Mingito is a sun-baked wasteland of sodium, chorates, and radioactives. Its relatively light mass has left it tidally locked to the star Plutus with a day-side hot pole and a night-side cold pole. The powerful solar wind has stripped most of the atmosphere away. Uranium. Cool. And then we have Maidala. Is a terrestrial planet with light atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. The surface is hot and mainly composed of magnesia, with deposits of sulfur. Over a dozen volcanoes are currently erupting across the surface. I don't know if we go there. Like, I don't want to land on a planet for no reason. It's a lot more work than, you know, boarding a ship. Hades Gamma Cluster, Casca System, Chohe. So this is not the system we're supposed to be in. Cascus is over here. So that's where they want us to go. So let's go here first. Triarmirus is a hydrogen helium gas giant with a powerful magnetic field, making it a popular discharge site for freighters working the Anasazi Ishtar shipping route. It is popular enough, in fact, that the Quarian ships can often be found loitering in orbit, selling the freighter crew cheap refreshments, salvage, and odd craftworks assembled by their children. There are no ships in orbit at present, however. So it's like a way station planet. An enigmatic terrestrial planet, Zyarter, has a hazy atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of sodium. 3 times in the last century, ships stopping to discharge at Tyrariamus have reported geometric patterns of light on the dark side of Zyarter. Almost at closer investigation proved fruitless. The light disappeared when ships approached the inner system. Found Mercury. A large but low-density terrestrial world, Farangor is generally believed to consist mainly of water ice, occasionally upwelling of metals caused by the interacting tidal forces of several large moons. It's just the core is small but extremely dense. Farangor has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of dark carbon-laced water ice. 10 years ago, Farangor's grim surface color and dim illumination drew the cinematographer Risa Uverson to film the exterior scene of Starless on location. Acknowledged as a masterpiece of Gothic horror and set well preserved by the vacuum, draw hundreds of tourists to the backwater system every year. Found Polymer there. Nice. And then this planet. Examari is a small, airless crater terrestrial, a lifeless rock quite similar to Luna. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silicates, though one hemisphere has several seas of dark basalic rock. Okay, that's nice. And then we have the last planet where we're actually going to go do our mission. Chohei is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminum. The numerous deposits of calcium, though it has enough mass to retain dense atmosphere, Chohei is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature. The difference between day and night are extreme. The surface of Chohei's sunward face side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapors and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of the long, cold night. The Sierra Foundation has established a research outpost on the Chohei to investigate the native subterranean life of Chohei, which shows incredible resilience to extreme heat and cold. Let's do our investigation. Let's go check out the anomaly signal. And then we'll probably go to the ruins. Or debris, I should say. And then the actual area for the side mission. Oh, cool. Found Matriarch's writing in here. While shifting through this pile of debris, discovered another Matriarch Dilling Naga's writing. It's in bad shape, but most of it's still intact. Close the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of Wistful String Quartet. You power the system down, however, whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered with Chohei's chalky dust, and the status lights of the shack indicate the atmosphere ran out long ago. Found another one. Looks like someone has been living in this place. This small crate held Some stale food and one of Mitra Dylan Naga's writing. It's still fairly good condition, unlike the food. We found 2 of them in the same location. Interesting. That never happens. Another one? It's not clear who owns this container, but you discover one of Mitra Dylan Naga's writings inside. Did Mitra Dylan Naga actually live here? Well, that's not normal. I think I completed that. Yeah, we finished all the Asari writings. Wow. How random. Okay. Let's check out the debris. Whee! Alright, time for the science base. Oh god, you scared the hell out of me. Alright, cool. Got some mercury here.
Ready. On your order, Shepard.
You lead. I'll follow.
I mean, there's nothing else here except for this thing that we need to kill. Whew. Okay. So... was this not where we were supposed to go? Yeah, I actually came here. Oh, I'm not even there yet. I, for some reason, saw the X pop up on the map, and I thought that that was the location. That's not even on the map. That's a random find that we have. Yeah, we gotta try to do this without killing everybody. Take down terrorists, but remember to check your targets. Civilians are so addled by the drugs, they wander right into the middle of the firefight. Let's do a save here. I haven't done that in a really long time. I've been playing hella risky. It's the problem when like you actually become strong in these type of games. You get so cocky, and then like one bad mistake and you lose hours of gameplay.
I gotta be more careful. All patched up. Gotta make sure that doesn't happen.
We're in the middle.
Now is not the time!
Did we get them all? Oh, still one more. If the civilian laws were tolerable, evolution of humanity, huh? Those biotics didn't seem that different from the other scum you deal with. I tried. I tried. There was an effort. I think we, like, one person died. Alright, good stuff. So, done with that side quest. There's two more systems here that we should probably check out for resources. At least for surveys. I'm not gonna go planet side if I don't need to. Because it's like too much work to like check every map. Like screw that.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Good work, Commander. You took down the biotics with minimal collateral damage.
I did what I could.
I'm sorry we lost some of the researchers, Admiral. The biotics knew what they were doing.
Nobody could have gotten out of there with fewer innocent lives lost. You saved a lot of lives today, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay. Teus. I think I'm gonna not care too much about the descriptions. There's not really anything interesting in a lot of these descriptions, and so I think we'll just skip the descriptions and just do our surveys, just so that we don't drag this for too long. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I feel like I've been to this place before, though. I guess this was a new star that was added? Yeah, Farinata. We've been here. We've surveyed all this stuff already. I guess, like, slowly they add more systems for us to check out if we get, like, a quest to them or something. That's all I can guess, so, like, we've probably investigated all these areas already. So the other one, I want to say it's there, but I don't remember. Armstrong Cluster, okay. Armstrong Nebula Cluster, it's investigated with the Geth too, okay.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
4? Damn. Any more information?
Do we have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
Or worse.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Alright, let's start down here. At Gagarin. So that seems to be where our mission is. Matriarch writings, we don't need those. So I guess there's an overabundance of all the stuff you can collect, and you only need a certain amount to complete the mission. Detect the Cobalt. Nice. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. So, I guess let's go that way. What do we got?
Ready.
There's a resource over here. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's annoying. Thorium. Okay. Actually, is it gonna be up there? Oh god, I really hope it's not. Yep, it might be. That is okay. That's a great sign. There is no way anyone is still alive in here. Oh, god damn it. That's a lot more dots that just appeared. Oh, what the fluff, man. I didn't think there was gonna actually be Geth. I thought we were just dealing with freaking husks. Whew. Okay.
Outposts to go. The first step in a long journey.
Oh man. This is not what I intended. Okay. Alright, we still have an anomaly here to check out. Let's go see what's over there. Whee! Oh, there's another anomaly there. Curious. Polonium, whatever that is. Okay, let's go see what this anomaly is. And there's a little anomaly over there that I kind of want to check out too. Oh, there it is. Crashed escape pod. Maybe another Turian marking? Let's see. No, League of One medallion. Now there was another anomaly over here. We saw as we were approaching. No? Oh no. Oh no. I went in the wrong direction. Yeah. Direction. It was somewhere over here to the other side of this thing. There it is. Scavengers who made this camp are gone. They seem to have abandoned it abruptly some time ago. It's probably the husks we were dealing with, I'm guessing. But yep, we're done here. To the next system and next Geth outpost. Okay, so that's our landing spot. Let's see what we get out of this. Some mercury. Okay. And iridium. Okay. We should really do something about that. Tali. Nice. She unlocked first aid. Just out of curiosity. Rare earths, heavy metals, and light metals is what we need. A lot of these are nearly done. It's kind of interesting. Alright, do the anomaly first. There's like 3 things here. Oh, I should have saw that coming. I hate that you can't shoot while it's repairing. What do we got here? Geth. Interesting. Vehicle and the human corpses show a telltale sign of Geth weapon fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what was coming to them. Yeah, pretty much. There's still the anomaly that we haven't checked out. Oh. Oh, it's another one of these. Interesting. This one doesn't have the orb, though. Protein data disk recovered. Certain ruins discovered protein data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's victims. Do we even need those? I don't think so. Metals. Oh, protein artifacts. Yeah, we do actually. We're not done with those. We need one more. Get that post right there. Okay. We're being jammed, which usually means that there's enemies. No enemies. How curious. Kinda sucks, I really need my waypoint. I have no clue if I'm going in the right direction. So, that way? Okay. There it is.
Outposts done. We're halfway there.
Halfway there, living on. Wait, that's not how it goes. Now we go to Hong. Don't need those. So Caspian is where we're gonna be going. That was it all in my head? Yeah, okay, it was all in my head. Thought we had discovered something there. Light metal, lithium, nice. We needed that. Caspian, let's do this. Whew. There's the Geth outpost, so let's do all these. Yeah, it's a beacon. Curious. ID tag. Buried underneath the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Dean. There's no indication as to why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. I think that's the Solarian tags, right? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Nope. I want to try to do this without falling, because it would be a real pain to have to climb back up here. Avoid it. Okay. Alright, and then another anomaly up there, which I kind of already see. There's enemies over there for some reason? No. Okay. Yep, can't force it. Okay. Hi. Huh. Get the race transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using Alliance's own FTL comm buoys. Not clear where the data is being directed or nor the content is sent out. Turn off get comms. And out to the outpost. Oh no. 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 I have made a great mistake. Yeah. Fluff those materials. There's no way in hell I'm climbing back up there. Are they giving me an easy path up? I might consider it at that point. Oh, I don't even have to actually. Heavy metal. Nice. We still need a lot of those, right? 5 of those, rare earths, 2. I'm not sure what a rare earth is. It's still tons of light metal. It's not on top of the mountain. Ugh.
Just one more outpost left.
Okay. That was pretty easy. Alright, one more. One more and this is done. It's our last side mission too. Before, you know, more main story stuff, that is. Alright, so that's where we're going. Turian insignia, nice. On scanning, Preggle discovers several marked buoys orbiting. Chief Engineer Adams secures some of the high-res optical images of the buoys, which appear to have been neglected for some time. Each one has marked with Nurbothecat colony insignia. Oops. So, one more of those. Okay. Get the outpost here, so let's check out the debris and the anomaly. Rare earth metal. Nice. Turian insignia. Nice. A strange looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with Edson colony insignia. So, there we go. That completes that. There's another anomaly here. This massive skull is scored by deflect mass accelerator shots. Xenophobia biology files in your heart suit, but you can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Cool. Oh my god. I really hate this thing. Oh, I hate how annoying some of them are. You currently have 252 items. You're near the 300 item limit. You are forced to salvage any new items you find once you reach this limit. So, okay. We will have to make a mental note to sell stuff once we get back to this ship. Light metal. Sweet. We actually need a lot of those. They're next to a mineral deposit? Well, that's great. Or is that just a mineral deposit that's defended for some weird reason? Another light metal. Awesome. Ugh.
This is odd. I would have expected one of these outposts to be a main base of operations for the Geth incursion into this region.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and eliminate them.
Okay. So, what you're saying? Find and destroy the main get base operations in the Greason system. Okay, but before we do that, they've already given us a warning. Let's actually do something about that. Yeah, I should probably go through all my weapons again. That's better. Even better, jeez. Oh, then we've been collecting a ton of these armors. Pass on that. As tempting as it is, I'm gonna pass. That's amazing armor. That's also amazing armor.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So, sell the junk. I will look at the mods some other time. We are filthy rich. I don't know if there's anything that we can buy for ourselves. I guess that shotgun? Yeah, we are literally filthy rich at this point. So that right there proves it. Medallions recovered. Nice. Scans of Bendit uncover an ancient Solarian vessel. A small team is best to search for the valuable. The only item of value recovered was a legal one medallion. Light metal, nice. Just 3 planets, huh? Yeah. And 2 asteroid fields. With them here, I guess let's go through our mods. For starters, let's do that, and then pistol. Oh, that's the shotgun actually. Pistol. So, let's see here. High explosive round. One major drawback, a massive increase in weapon overheating. And maybe we won't do the high explosives then. Infernal rounds though, I am all for that. This is stability 21%. The optics would probably be good for her since she's being kind of controlled by the AI. And frictionless material would be nice too. Inflict massive damage to stabilize enemies, reducing accuracy. More advanced upgrades do more. So it lowers the rate of fire, but it does extra damage. We'll save that for now. Plus 20% damage on that. Does 2 things. So like, let's go back to this. This doesn't do what I think it does. I think what we want is the scram rail. Snowblind rounds. Shield bypass, not too important. So we got that one. So this is a better version. Not against the 20% damage either. Like that is not terrible. Just lower rate of fire. 40% is a pretty significant amount too. I think I'll stick to these elemental things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that. Just because of the rate of fire. So, what she has now is better. So we'll leave that on. Might leave the rail extension. That's not bad. Yep, let's give her that. Okay, so she's good. Holy cow. I didn't realize we had so many better biotic amps. So let's see here, shield module, she's getting a plus 100. These medical ones can go. And damage protection. Let's do that one. Then we have this. It's been so long since we've done all this that like all her stuff is like outdated. What do I have right now? +6. Okay. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just stack damage, because we could do that. Do a rail extension. Okay, and now shepherd stuff. Yeah, there's nothing better than that right now. Do that. Alright, so like, get rid of that, get rid of that. Definitely going with that rail extension. Connect stabilizers, get rid of these. Let's get rid of all this. Same thing with the ammo. Like, don't need all this stuff. Because this is organic, so we only need like 3 of those if we really end up needing it. I don't think we will though. These are synthetics. Everything else can go. Then we got the shield stuff here. So he's got 120. Which, yeah. Okay, that's the best we got. And damage protection coating is 14%. Upgrade that, and then everything else can kind of go. It's not a big deal because even if we do end up switching party members, like, we're finding stuff at this level. So we'll just find more of it. It's no big deal. Okay. Now back to what we were doing. We landed. Let's go over there to the first anomaly. There we go. Women's writings are like all over the place. I think that was the easiest thing we've had to collect, was that. Like, there's so many of those. And now to the actual quest area. Should probably save. It's been a while. think we got it. Discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. Tali and the Geth. Oh.
You lead. I'll follow.
I think we just kind of did her crew quest to a degree. Probably gonna get attacked outside the ship, outside this place, because like it didn't give me a complete, or did it? Huh. But I did that. There's something I'm missing here? Oh. There's one that we missed. There we go. He probably got glitched in a wall or something. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful cabal of worlds and innocent lost. The record song is dispatched to the Geth world behind the Perseus veil. The transmitter shuts down. Huh. And yeah, we're done. Okay, so that's kind of the end of all the side quests. I mean, we got one more here that we just picked up, which is to talk to Tali. Shouldn't be too much. So, yeah, let's just do that.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Of course.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
For your pilgrimage.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
Then you'll leave us. By wiping out the
You
Geth?
think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Alright.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
That's enough.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah, that's kind of it. So then now we can continue the main quest. Quick save. Or full save, actually. Because, guys, I do have to end it there for myself. Now, really quick, I'm going to say this again. For any of you guys who are watching on YouTube, if you guys enjoyed the video, do leave a like or a sub. It gets me one step closer to making this stream a reality. And I greatly appreciate that. So I mentioned that one more time. We are going to head